It's Spurs basketball to get this one going. Underway in Texas. To DeRozan. Rudy Gay. To Aldridge. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Shot by Aldridge won't fall.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To DeRozan. Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. LaMarcus Aldridge. Missed his first. That one goes.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Harris to Bradley. And scores on the step back.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To DeRozan. Rudy Gay down low Aldridge. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Curling inside. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Big finish. Full head of steam that time.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Harris to Bradley. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. No good. Defense catching a break there. Can't connect. Defense did its job that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
LaMarcus Aldridge. 3 for 4. Good start.
LA has finally accepted that post position down low on the block. What I mean by that is when he first got to the Spurs, he had Tim Duncan, and also throughout his tenure, he's had Dwayne Dedmon, where he hasn't had to be that anchor. He is a mid-range assassin and also somebody that has an array of moves on the block. If you confront the post, potentially double the post, make him a passer, or if he's on the perimeter, force him to put the ball down on the ground, you might have a chance to stop the big man.
San Antonio with the basketball. And a throwdown. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
To Gortat. Nothing going here on that drive. Knocks it down off the step back.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Deep two there, won't go.
Ed, the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Whoa! What a finish! He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Shot from in close, no good. Mills in possession. 12-6 our score. DeRozan to Aldridge. And a chance coming up at the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. LA Clippers with the basketball. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it in the right corner. Williams. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
DeRozan with it. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Won't go. Desperation shot here from half court. We played one at AT&T Center with the Spurs out in front. Jay and I back with more from San Antonio. After this, you're tuned into the NBA on EA Sports. First quarter complete, on to the second period. A little bit of a feeling out process so far.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
Here comes the screen. Short jumper won't go down. Mills in possession. Up 6.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Five to shoot for San Antonio.
Watch cutter, watch cutter, watch cutter.
Not that time. The jumper's off the mark. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. Harris to Williams. To Tobias Harris. Gets it in the left corner. Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Danilo Gallinari with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 86% from the line. It's good, has the hot hand, and a 4-point play. San Antonio ball. DeRozan. To Patty Mills. Surveys the floor. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Beverly into the front court, trailing by 4. To Gortat. To Bradley. From long range. And Avery Bradley still gets it to go down after a good closeout.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
DeRozan with the basketball. Leads one. To Cunningham. DeMar DeRozan. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Patty Mills. To DeRozan. They slow down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. To Bradley. Greg Popovich, he knows what he wants. New personnel's coming on. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. To Patty Mills. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rudy Gay, tough shot there. No good. Trying to cash in. Shot no good there by Gallinari.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Spurs have it. Rudy Gay slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Clippers have the basketball. Beverly. Gallinari off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Patty Mills. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Denied by DeRozan. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Subbing in for the San Antonio Spurs, number 11.
DeRozan with it. Up 5. To Gasol. To Rudy Gay. Pau Gasol. He's 2 for 2 now.
The assist from number 22, Rudy Gay.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. It's good. Just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. First half comes to an end. The Spurs have the lead.
Ed. The Spurs are feeling comfortable at the halfway mark. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the San Antonio Spurs. The Clippers are in need of some changes at the half. And someone needs to step up offensively if they plan to win this game. Not a single player has gotten into double digits yet.
Game track. Bench points.
The Los Angeles Clippers were not given a chance to relax in that opening half. Even when the starters were on the bench, the reserves were maintaining the lead and earning their playing time.
Player of the half.
LaMarcus Aldridge did a great job of reading the defense and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly, down low for Harris. Nice pass to set things up.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Hurdle shot, no good.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
To Aldridge. Fires the 3, and it's Gallinari there for the rebound. To Tobias Harris. Turned to...
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Jay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Beverly. Bradley. That's good D. Shot no good. Right now, San Antonio's possession to Aldridge. Screen coming. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. DeRozan. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Second one's no good. One more coming. Beverly into the front court. His guys down 3. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Aldridge. LaMarcus Aldridge. Looking good. 4 for 5.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
To Tobias Harris. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. To DeRozan. Aldridge to DeRozan. Shot clock winding down to Aldridge. Oh, he had it. Harris to Beverly. Great dish to set it up. No, I missed a short one there. Spurs in possession. To DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan. He's 3 for 7.
DeMar DeRozan is a beast. He's been an all-star 4 of the last 5 years, and he was a second-team All-NBA last year. But unfortunately, us as part of the media and the fans, we determine your legacy by you winning championships. He's still chasing one.
Participated in an upcoming event. You can register at our team website for more details.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in for
Beverly to Williams.
Louis Williams.
Not going down for him this time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Deep right corner. To DeRozan. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Beverly. To Gortat. Has a look. Can't connect. Mills in possession. Leads 5. DeRozan to Patty Mills. Goes to the right side. DeRozan to Patty Mills. And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Beverly into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Wide open look, won't go. 3 quarters down, the Spurs have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the 4th quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Here comes the screen. Patty Mills. Clippers have got it. To Gilgeous-Alexander. The rebound taken by the Spurs. Mills in possession. He'll run the offense. Has a chance. That's usually one that he'll knock down.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Patty Mills. From the painted area, won't go down. Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Lou Williams. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
It's blocked. Marcin Gortat. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
No good. Defense catching a break there. Another follow. No good. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
The legend of Lou Will continues, and it only gets better in time. He is instant offense, and we've seen that this year when he dropped 50 points on the Golden State Warriors in a win. From having mentors like Allen Iverson to some of the biggest rappers in the game, there's no doubt he is a compilation of mixtapes on the court.
Teodosic with it. Down 3. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Spurs have it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way.
I know the fans didn't get a chance to hear this during the break, but the coaches are wearing a mic for the broadcast. I heard a lot of arguing inside the huddle. It lets you know that the intensity level is pretty high going into the fourth.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Into the game for Los Angeles, number 8, Danilo Gallinari.
The Clippers with 4 to shoot. To Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. Missed it. Clippers have it.
2 minutes left.
Goes to the left side. Lets it fly from long range. Offensive board. Oh, and a putback.
Not really known for attacking the glass, but I like that hustle. We need to see more of that.
San Antonio with the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch. but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Screen coming. Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, Gallinari. It's corralled by San Antonio. DeRozan with the basketball. Up by 6. To Cunningham. To DeRozan. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. DeMar DeRozan. Have to love the timing. 4 of 8 from the field. Big shot there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Harris.
Substitutions, LA.
Beverly. To Bradley. And finishes strong. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
Some players are built to handle these moments. On one end, you just sparked your team, and at the same time, you also got under your opponent's skin. Just want to manage through the emotions here and not take it too far.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Beverly into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Hat-trick Beverly. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And here's the foul. Right now, it's a 2-possession game, so if he hits 1 or 2 of these, it could be all she wrote.
This is why teammates love him. Yeah, that was an aggressive play, but you're also sending a message, setting the tone. You can't half-step on that.
Two for 2 on that trip. It's LA Clippers ball. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. And an intentional foul here in the closing moments. But it shouldn't make too much of a difference in what is now a 2-score game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Able to convert on both free throws. "15-footer At the buzzer, it's the Spurs who are victorious as they take care of business at home. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs got the win with a comfortable scoring margin. And the defensive intensity made all of the difference. They were committed to staying aggressive, forcing turnovers, and being disruptive on their way to victory. The Clippers just couldn't get within striking distance toward the end of the game. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Game track. Assists.
The San Antonio Spurs were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assists.
Player of the game.
LaMarcus Aldridge put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.